So now we are here in another shopping mall. Of course, it's a quite small shopping mall in general, also in Sweden. Of course, you cannot compare the shopping malls here with those in the US or in Morocco or Saudi Arabia or something like this. Of course, these are fairly small here, but I want to show you now how this is built up. So we are going now to a place called ICA Maxi. So ICA Maxi is basically the biggest variation of an ICA store you have seen before in the video. The supermarket is like the next small, not the smallest one. There's another one that is even smaller that is called Nära, also like close, which you find like in the real smallest villages basically. Then you have something called ICA Quantum. Quantum is also pretty big, but they don't have as much stuff as in ICA Maxi. You will see soon ICA Maxi, but ICA Quantum, you don't really find that everywhere. It's because normally if you have an ICA Maxi, you don't need also an ICA Quantum in your city, unless it's like Stockholm, Gothenburg. But if it's like a normal sized city or mid-size or so, like that one or the one here that we are living in, then you don't really need all those stores here. So we have here an ICA Maxi. You can already see ICA Maxi, and over there you see the Lidl also. There's a Lidl next to it, and as you see, full chaos. No, not chaos, but full. Many people. Everyone wants to go buy groceries. So let's see here. So as you can see, the store is kind of like integrated into that mall. We will see later. Sometimes you will find them also in such big shopping centers like the other one that I've been in. But in this city here, we have it actually integrated into the mall. So, and this is a pretty cool feature that they have as well. I gotta explain to you, because now, many times nowadays, you can actually order your food online at home, and then you can, as you go onto the web page, you order your food, all your groceries, and then you get a time slot allocated where you can take it. Then you drive in here with your car, and then you tell them, okay, I'm here now. Then they come out with all your groceries. So that's a pretty cool system. So, and if you don't want to use a drive-through, you can also have it delivered into one of those boxes here. So you get your time slot allocated, they'll pack all your stuff, and then you just take it here. So that's pretty cool. And many stores offer this nowadays as well. Like Willys, for example, we have been before, they have that, and many other stores. So online shopping. So you don't even need to go with all those people in the store and fight with them about stuff. You just order it online. You can also take a card. But the thing is, normally you are supposed to put money in there, like a coin. But no one uses cash anymore here in Sweden. So of course no one has any coins. So that's why you get this plastic things here. And someone forgot his, so I just took it. You can get them for free here in the store. So I will now show you the store. So over there you can return your empty bottles. When you buy like soda or whatever, plastic bottles, you pay a little extra and then you return them, get the money back. You can wrap gifts, small cards also. So let's continue. So you see also there is an ATM from ICA's own bank. Anyone can withdraw money here, but it's from ICA's own bank. So let's go. Here are the cashiers. And over there you see also the self-checkout. We will go through there later. There you see here, very busy today. And there's the self-checkout. Either you self-scan, or if you have a little stuff, you can also scan them here and pay. There is some cafe here, fika. It's a big thing in Sweden here, so you can sit, have a coffee, a cake, or whatever. A little bakery. And here we have the scanner. So that's how it works. You take your card or a QR card, you put it there, and then you take your scanner over there where it's shining yellow, green. It's the scanner. Take it, and I go in. So here in the beginning we have little flowers, all kind of offers. There's a fur boutique. There's like postal service, cigarettes, and gambling and everything. And yeah, this is like the beginning. There's also an own pharmacy. This is actually ICA's own pharmacy chain. They have their stores in some of the ICA Maxis, not in all of them. Here in the beginning, there are some cosmetics, women's stuff, and deodorants, and shower gel, and all these kind of things. Over there, it continues. It's all kind of like body products, and here's some batteries. So the setup differs from depending on where you are. So here you have first the diapers and all kind of baby stuff, baby food, formula. And here's something interesting actually that exists only in Sweden, and I will show you in a second. And this baby food, and this is velling. This is something that all the kids grow up with here. It's like milk and wheat based and different kind of taste and everything. Some kids are crazy about it, some not, but I have never seen it anywhere else but here in Sweden actually. And as you can see here, they have some kids' clothing and and some boots and shoes and stuff. More like baby articles, pacifiers. Yeah, so this is basically like the kids department here for the smallest kids. All their food and glasses. So that's pretty big here in Maxi, with a lot of choices. So let's continue. So don't bring your small kids here, because in the beginning they like to torture you. They make all the toys, of course, here in the beginning. So when you come here with the kids, they always want to stop here, and they don't want to go away from here again. And then you're stuck here and spend a lot of money without even buying any groceries. So here they have toys, books, different ages. So you see a grand choice, big choice of things. Over there you will find also a small compartment with clothes, and with women clothes, men clothes. Oh, that's something new. Got themselves a little robot here. This is the first time I see it actually. Pretty cool.
Hej, du har väl inte missat att registrera dig som stammis? Som stammis får du massa härliga erbjudanden. Fråga mina kollegor så berättar vi mer.
So they tell you that they want you to become a member of the membership program, Stammis as it's called. I will talk about that more. And then they're going around here with something that they offer. It's pretty cool. I have never seen that before. It's the first time. So you see, I go here and I can even show you a surprise. Here they have more clothes. For me as a guy, very boring department. And they have also a little, stuff like this, vacuum cleaners, toothbrushes, hair dryers, coffee machine. So that's pretty typical for this kind of story for Maxi. You can buy all this stuff here. So you go here, want to buy groceries, and then you end up with a new toaster or something. That's not bad. And if you're getting like, if you think, my God, what are these prices? So here in Sweden we don't have any euro or anything. we have something called Swedish kronor. And let's say, for example, this thing here, this mixer is 999, so let's say 1,000 crowns. That's around 100 euro. If you want to have the euro, you can divide it by 10, then you have it. Dollar, I'm not sure 100%. I think a dollar is a little more, right? Can write in the comments. I forgot the exchange rate, but I think dollar is a little less. It's not like $100. It's a little, it's a little more, right? So they have more books, TVs. You can buy a TV here. It's that one. Okay. So that's 65 inches, 6,600 euro. Why not? So a little electric stuff, more books, more for grown-ups. Over there we had the kids' books, here we have the books for the grown-ups. Here we have I don't know what you call it, like a householding appliance, I don't know. Mugs and, all this kind of stuff, glasses, towels, pots, and, I don't know, pans, and so a lot of is here for baking, bowls, and so you can buy all your, don't need to go to IKEA, can just buy here. So yeah, this guy is following us. Here he is again. Passa på. So this is like giving, telling you about the offers what they have right now. This is also very popular here. Like salad buffet. So you can just take salad here. You take a bowl over there. Then you take the salad that you want. And then you go, then there's a scale here. And there's a scale here, and then you just put the bowl on here, and then you get your label. And then you scan it, and then you go to the cashier. So what is cool with Maxi also, they have a lot of fresh baked bread, and of course, very important here in Sweden, fika. Fika is like a Swedish word, means eating like a bite, a cake or whatever, drinking coffee. So that's very important. So of course a lot of fika. Fika. That's this is the most Swedish thing that is there. So I love a lot of nice stuff. Can't wait to fill my bag with those. And even they have their own bakery. So they are baking their own cakes and everything here. I think you can even order if you have a birthday party or something. So for the safe scanning, what you do is that you scan all the products that you took, then it ends up here on your list, and then you just do the self-checkout. These are very good here, those with vanilla. Very, very good. There's cardamom. So they have a lot of good fika here. And also right now, actually, I don't know if they have them already. Let's see. Not yet. There's something called semla. It's really good, but I think the time is not there yet. Once they have it, I will make a new video about it. Really good stuff. But I don't see it here. So here it is. Oh, whoa. So this is like semla. This is like really something really, really, really good. It has like what do you call it, marzipan? Like almond in the middle, and then cream, and then a bun. Really good. So here we come to the fruits and veggies department. Also very big. There's not so much to say about it. I guess it looks like this everywhere. There are potatoes, onions, cucumber, sweet potatoes, all kind of stuff. There's like veggie, all kind of vegetarian stuff here in that freezers there. So here they have campaign, apples. So I will just take some of those apples from Sweden. So once you took what you need, you look for a scale, and then you can just put it here, and then you choose. Well, then you just need to find the right one here. You see there are a lot of different apples. So let's see, which one is it? Maybe that one. Yeah, that was the one. And you get your label, and then you stick it here, put it in your shopping cart, scan it. They have also a very big choice of products for those who are lactose intolerant. So they have all this stuff here is lactose intolerant, and this also milk free, so like, you know, stuff that is not made out of milk. Yeah, here they have also juices of all kind, small yogurts, and you know, yeah, this is all the dairy products here, and egg, milk, more yogurt. Here's actually when they're packing for those who order online. You know, they go around and pack the bags and tell you when the order is done. Cream. Here I just need to talk about, this is something that's very popular here. They call this like saft. So saft is basically you buy one of those. This is like highly concentrated, and you mix it with water, and then you have different tastes. So this is really popular. They have now so many different. And I remember in the 90s, first times I was in Sweden, they used to have only these buckets here. They are of course cheapest. So, you know, for example, here one. This means, for example, you mix it 1 + 4. So for, let's say, for example, you take 100 milliliters of that stuff, then you need 400 milliliters of water. Then you have half liter of a drink. I don't think that's very healthy, but very popular. You have like olive oils, ketchup, all kind of stuff here. As you see, there's really big. More milk-free. Here it is. What is also a bit cool about Maxi is that they have this like part of the store where you have international food. So yeah, well, all this is like Mexico. So Mexico in Sweden means basically tacos. Tacos very popular here. So you buy those tortillas and then some sauce, and then some powder, and you mix it with minced meat, and then you add veggies and whatever you like, and then they call it tacos. I think the Mexicans, they would just laugh at us if they see that. Yeah, but they have like little, here they say, for example, this is Latin American things here. Here we have Asian, you see, like, soya sauce, all kind of cooking sauce from Korea, Thailand, Japan, China, and all this stuff. A lot of these things here, Indian. So they always write the country name over here. This is Asia. So Asia, very big, of course. It can be anything. Also, this instant noodles is instant ramen. And these buckets here, they have sell also. Became also really big recently. It wasn't that big like a couple of years ago, to be honest. And here we have Middle East. Things from Turkey, from Arab countries. Very delicious. So yeah, they have this kind of things here as well. So it has become very popular. I think this stuff here, isn't it what the Russians eat? Like buckwheat, this buvete in Swedish, I don't know what it's called. I think that's, they have a little this kind of stuff here from Russia, and so yeah, a lot of rice here from India, and very nice, very nice. And there is also stuff from the Balkans, Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia. And of course from Poland as well. Many things here from Poland. So this stuff you can find it here in Maxi. Otherwise you have dedicated stores also for Asian and Eastern European food. More. And here we come to the alcohol part. So here in Sweden, I will make a different video about that probably. I just don't, by myself, don't drink any alcohol, so I cannot tell as much about a lot about different sorts of alcohol. But there's a special system in place on how alcohol is sold, and I will talk about that in another video. So let's continue. So basically, in the normal stores like this one, they don't have really alcohol. They have beer, but only very light beer, and the rest you buy it in special stores where they have only alcohol, and you cannot enter those stores when you're under 20. This is also very popular for the kids, or not only for the kids, small kids and big kids. It's called groceries. It's like candy, and I think that's got like an international breakthrough recently. Very popular. Usually on Saturdays, kids are allowed to eat some candy, and then you can take a bag here, as we'll show you. Well, here you take either a bag, or you can also take a whole bucket. All of those buckets are already filled. And then when you're done, you put it on the scale here and print your label. And this got also really expensive recent years. So this is per kilo. You put your bag on the scale and then you pay by the kilo. 1 kilo is like 115, like 10 euro, 11 euro. There's also loose like nuts, different kind of nuts. And here also for those who are, allergic, like for gluten and stuff like that, they have also products for them here. Nuts, chocolate, like a little more exclusive chocolate, like Lind. And of course, the all well-known Marabou. I guess everyone knows that. Marabou chocolate. And yeah, some small, Snickers, whatever. All these kind of things here. You can buy them as well. Of course, all in the end, strategically placed in the end of the store. So while you're waiting in the line, you can grab some candy and chocolate. And what everyone likes here is also very popular. Pasta of different kinds. Pasta. Here it is. So all this coffee here. Different kinds of coffee. So Swedes, they consume a lot of coffee. Myself included. I would call myself a coffee junkie. Got also horrible expensive the recent years. Almost like, I don't know, it's really horrible. So sometimes they have good offers, and then I take the chance and buy a lot. So here's all kind of frozen stuff here, you see. Frozen food. And I don't need to explain it further. Many dishes that are like for the microwave. Let's go over there and see. Frozen veggies. Frozen cakes also. This is not a frozen variation, it's not very good, but this is a very popular cake here, Prinsesstårta. They have it also fresh here in that store. Very good, very good. So if you ever come to Sweden, look out for the green cake. And yeah, here they have pizza. Swedish, they like their frozen pizza. This is also very popular here. It's like, you put it 1.5 minutes in the microwave, and then you have a meal. So here we have those for the microwave, those dishes. Here's another one picking some order. So, yeah. Now we're almost at the end of the store. The last thing here is probably the household compartment. Not household, cleaning, everything for cleaning, toilet paper, laundry, all this kind of stuff. This you have it here in the end. Not so much to say about that. So. And here we have, right before we go out, we have the ice cream and stuff like that. You don't really can buy so much like one ice cream. Is like more like big in bulk, like big boxes, 10 pack, 15 pack and stuff like that. So also very popular. And now for the checkout. So when you're done, you just take your scanner and put it here. Then you go to the checkout. So there is a long line. So today it's full. Normally you don't really need to wait in line here. That's the whole idea of it. But you see it got all empty now. So I will just take one here in the end, just so I can talk a little without getting disturbed. So what you basically do once you hang your scanner back on the place where you saw me hanging it. So what you do now, you take your card and then you scan it. So first you do it like this, and then you hold your card here. And then it asks you if you scanned everything. And then you, so $500 for this little what I bought, but it's okay. See here, for example, now I have a bonus check, and I will explain that later. But now I will only pay. Click on pay. And then I get the receipt here. The receipt itself comes as digital to my email. And then I get this little paper there with a barcode on it to check out. And the door opens and I go. So that was it basically. So many people are still going and standing on the line, as you see. So, but the self-scanning system has been really popular. I mean, I don't know when they introduced that, but it should be also almost 20 years ago, I think. And in the beginning, people were very a little doubtful. They were hesitating because they were thinking, oh, but if we go and self-scan, then people will lose their jobs. But that's not really the case. They need the people to fill up the shelves and everything. So no one is losing his job here. So as you can see, it's already dark now. Almost. It's not really dark, but I don't know what time is it. But it's getting dark early in Sweden. So I will go to the car, pack my stuff in the bags, and then I will explain to you also the system with the customer reward system of ICA. Let's see if I can get my coin back. It doesn't start very well. Let's see over there. As you remember from before, it doesn't work. I think that's why I left in it. You cannot put something wrong with it. Well, I leave it there for the next one. So let's see here. All right, so about the reward system in ICA. So since ICA is so big, they have very, they have a lot of customers, of course, many clients, so many who go there on a regular basis. As I said, they have kind of the biggest market share in Sweden, and so they have a system called Stammis. So that means you become a member. Then you connect your credit card or your debit card, whatever you use, or your personal card with your account, and then you collect points whenever you go to ICA or to an ICA pharmacy, or that we've seen in the beginning of the shopping tour, or any other place that gives you points. I don't know. I don't think there are any. Nowadays there are not so many more places actually. But the thing is, every krona that you spend there creates one point. And then there are different tiers, like let's say for example when you have 2,500 points or something, then you get a check like of 20 crowns, also like money back, like I showed you in that display there. So this kind of rewards you get. And so my god, a lot of traffic. Ugh. Okay, anyway, let's see here now. Roundabout driving is not the funniest thing to do here, but it works perfect. So what I wanted to say, so there are different tiers. So when you spend a certain amount of money, then you get a bonus, a check as they call it. So you get money back. You have always 1 month to collect those points, and then at the end of the month they reset your points again. Then they tell you the month after how much you will get in a bonus check. So you gotta spend quite some money to get some money back. I had there, for example, 150 krona. So you can imagine what I spent. But it's not exactly always a krona. Every krona is 1 point. For example, if you are connected, if you have your account in the ICA bank, I told you that ICA even has its own bank. So I mean, your normally checking account, your where you get your salary or whatever, you get extra points for that. So you don't really have to spend so much money to get those bonus checks. You get rewarded if you have more products with ICA. And also, I think if you have insurance with ICA, I think you get also rewarded with more points. So there are different ways. It's not always only from buying. And so what else? And in addition to that, you have also access to better prices on some products. So they have the regular offers, of course, but they have also extra offers. Only for those who are in the who are enrolled in the loyalty system. So there are different ways to go, but this is the most like complex, or not complex, but this is the system that has the most features, you can say. While in the other ones you don't really get any money back. You get access to better prices but no money back. ICA has the system that you also can get money back actually. And sometimes you would also get additional bonuses, additional discounts. So it depends. So it's really, let's say you're new here and you're a little confused what to do. I would recommend you to become a member of ICA, because simply they have the most beneficial concept. That's what I say. And you find it everywhere. So co-op, I think they have a similar. The thing is, I haven't been in a co-op for years, so I don't really remember. I think maybe I think it was like this at that time when I still used to go there, but maybe they changed it now. But I think they also had a system with bonus checks, but I'm not 100% sure. Lidl also enrolled their system a couple of years ago called Lidl Plus, where you also can, you scan every time you go and buy groceries, you scan your QR code, and then you get, can get the coupons, and you get, things for free. So they have also a system. So it's always beneficial to join one of those customer loyalty programs. So now that's the end of the video, so I'm done now. I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a comment or something if you want to see something else or have any suggestions, and please subscribe to the channel and like the video, spread the video, and then I see you the next time.